Now these two girls over here do origami. These two girls here copy one of those two girls' homework. As we get closer and closer to the mountains, I just get the feel that spring has come here later. Just my own intuition from my past experience. Back up beyond the green, you can see the snow way back up on top there. Riverbed must be fun to look at when it's in full flow. Flood control structures down inside here. It just gives us a hint of what the incredible flow must be on occasion. 設理と呼ばれ、今から十数万年前、立山が何度も噴火を起こし、流れ着いた溶岩が冷えて固まってできたものとなっております。切り刻みね、切り立ってね、降りてくる。特別保護地区、国有林野、また北アルプス標準保護区および特別保護地区に指定されています。Now is the bus ride component after the cable car component. 雨が多く降った時には称名滝の右手に落差500メートルのご協力をお願いします。These are some of the big high walls they get here. I forget how high they say they are. 24 feet. They say they're the highest in the world. Perhaps they are. And they may be even higher around that curve, but I'm not going to walk through the seething masses. You see that there's a road over there too, about 2/3 of the way up the hill, the mountain. So I see some power lines over there, plus that big pipe that's coming down out of the hill, and I wonder if they don't just take water that's draining out of the top and use it
to power their power plant. These kids will travel about half an hour, 45 minutes. Okay, the trip we're on today is from Takayama up to Toyama, and I'm now at Toyama. And I've got a ticket, it's this one here, for Takayama Station. That's a diagonal line running down to the lower right. And I've got that ticket further includes the cable car up to Biojo Daira, then the Takayama Highland bus on up to Mudoro, and I'll hang out there for a bit, turn around and come back. And then my goal, when I get to Takayama Station, if I have enough time in order to do it, I want to take a bus up to Shomyo Falls and then back down to Takayama, and then take a train from Takayama to Toyama. And I have to be back at Toyama. I'm at Takayama. I was at Takayama this morning. That's where I'm staying. I'm now in Toyama. And I'll be going off, as I just said, to the route a moment ago. With a koi noburi on it. I shoe that it has a low ceiling and slippery area, and such sections are right together, like this one, and the last little part you had to climb up right there, and the last little part I had to climb up right there. Just poking the camera inside the forest here off the road going into that falls, just so you can see how rugged and convoluted it is. This is probably a lava shield that's created these caves, and that's probably what we're looking at there when you see those gaps underneath the rocks. That's where the rock is cooled and retracted and shrunk in size and leaves those spaces, like in some instances where it leaves caves, as you see in Idaho and other places in the United States. But here they have such a wet climate that it's also completely covered by dense vegetation so far as trees, and their roots, I'm sure, crawl into all of those crevices. Probably used in the wintertime. And yet this infrastructure of tourist shops runs probably 1/8 of a mile back up here. I'm guessing that this is the bus stop, because it seemed to be where the lady at the Family Mart was pointing, and the bus driver just pointed back in this direction. It could have been anywhere from here to Hawaii. Absolutely no English here at all, not a slick. Where you'll find English is where they want you to pay money.